Eve, the very first sin in the Bible, has its roots in pride. Satan told Eve if she ate the forbidden fruit, she would be like God. She wanted that. For God knows that when you eat of it, your eyes will be opened and you will be like God, knowing good and evil. Her puffed up vision of herself and unwillingness to submit to God's authority was the cause of sin's destruction. The Tower of Babel. One of our first civilizations, the people tried to come together and build a tower reaching the heavens so that when they make a name so they may make a name for themselves. And God, of course, comes down and thwarts their plans and scrambles their languages and let them know who is really in control. David and Bathsheba. Bathsheba was married to Uriah the Hittite, one of David's great men. Such a good man by all accounts in the Bible. David's pride and not revealing his sin with Bathsheba drove him to have Uriah, her husband, killed, and not even killed in the worst way, by having his men retreat and leaving him in battle. This led to many consequences and ultimately the death of their child. Ananias and Sapphira, they were so desirous for others in the church to think highly of their generosity that they lied about how much they gave to the Lord as retribution. They were struck dead for their lie and their sins of pride. Even Paul, the Apostle Paul, was tempted with pride. We don't know the details, but he says in 2 Corinthians 12:7, so to keep me from becoming conceited because of the surpassing greatness of revelations, a thorn was given to me in the flesh, a messenger of Satan to harass me, to keep me from becoming conceited. So how do we fight the sin of pride? You humble yourself. You get grateful. Be grateful for your blessings. Pray to God if this is one of your big problems. Pray to God for his help and go to your war council. If you take a adequate, accurate assessment of who you are, what your soul is, where it's at, you will repent, you will be humble, and you'll be grateful. And you need to understand how big God is. Too many of us think we are eye level with God. We are not. We are infinitely below him. Remember what he did for you. Remember what Christ did for you. The price he paid for you for something you did not deserve. If you take those things into consideration and you do those things, get humble every day, pray prayers of gratitude and humbleness, being grateful for everything he's blessed you with, remembering how great he is. Gratitude is the antidote to pride and depression and so many other things.